Hello and welcome back to the TeamMETA College Conference Spring Showdown. I, as always, will be your host, Austin, Asta, whatever you want to call me. Beardless today because I was just in so much excitement when I heard what four teams we were going to see going onto the pitch today that it just flew right off my face, because we're going to have Howard Community College up against Simon Fraser University and Davenport University up against Wichita State University. Four great teams that I personally can't wait to see go head-to-head down on the pitch, and I know that you at home are excited for some high-class, high-octane Rocket League, most likely with a few octanes on either side. But no matter what, let's jump down onto the pitch, see exactly which two of these four teams are going to come out on top. But no matter what, you know the matches are going to be tense. Without further ado, let's jump right into the action with match one. We hop now into game number one, HCC on the blue, SFU over on the orange, and we go straight into the first kickoff. Newble killing it over towards the right wall. Cheese goes up to receive, touching it back down over towards this blue corner, and now it's centering up towards mid. Chapstick trying to find his way into that net, but nobody going to allow it by, and Dark Swordsman just looking to try and clear that ball out. It's back over towards the box. Chapstick going to be able to set it up, and now it's back over towards mid. Seemly Fu, the ball being lobbed back over towards the backboard, and Dark Swordsman logs. They both need to try and play it away. Going to be Newble wanting to try and chase this one out. Finds it over towards the corner. It's going to drop back over now in front of the orange net, and Logs and Trees wants to try and find a potential shot. Gets it over towards that backboard. Chapstick looking to try and chase it out. Dark Swordsman, he wants to try and lob it over here into the orange corner, and it's going to be lobbed into the backboard once more, just high of net. Logs trying to find himself an opening here to set up Newble, and he does. Newble flying straight above the defensive line, finds that ball and delivers it into the net for the first goal here in game number one, a minute in. Dark Swordsman wants to try and chase it over into the orange, see if he can chase down a second goal right off the bat. Chapstick looking to try and block against the clear of Logs, but not going to be able to find it in time. Cheesed killing it over towards this orange corner, back over towards Newble now, and back now towards this orange net. Newble just going to fall off the ball here. Chapstick trying to get it away, but Logs and Trees not going to allow it. Cheese to fight back in, getting it back over towards this box, back over towards Dark Swordsman, but it's going to find its way past, back over towards the HCC net. And SFU, they're trying to hunt for that equalizer here. There's 3 minutes left to play with. Plenty of time for them to find it, but the ball being locked into that orange side of the pitch for so much of this game already. Seemly, it's going to be over towards the right wall. Logs wants to try and take it over into the corner. Going to be able to meet into a 50, but the ball's still back over into the Howard backline, into that backboard, and Logs going to find himself the ball, boom it back over towards net. It's just barely off net, and now it's over towards Dark Swordsman. They're trying to find some sort of shot here, HCC. Chapstick needs to try and play it away. Can't quite find the touch, but Newble can't find the touch back towards net either. So Logs looking just to try and set something up. It's just high once again, and the ball touched away before the slamming shot can come through to secure up the second goal. We're about to be into the second half here, and we're still seeing a 1-goal lead for the Howard Community College Dragons. They are holding on to this so far and looking to try and deliver it into their game one win. And so far, it's looking likely. Nobody from SFU been able to launch an attack at that net, and even then trying desperately to get the ball out of harm's way, but can't deny Newble the lightning fast shot right against the line to secure up the 2-0 lead. And now Cheesed finding the ball. It's back over towards the blue. Chapstick gonna touch it back down towards box. Newble can't quite get the clear, but it doesn't find its way into the net, so it's back over towards this blue corner. Chapstick wanting to try and play this one back out. It's over towards the backboard. Seemly wants to chase it into the corner as well. Cheese now on the chase. Finds the ball back over towards the blue net. It's back over towards the corner. Chapstick wanting to try and get that one over into a center, and Cheese is there to receive. Sees the ball in front of the net. Smacks in the goal. And just like that, we've got a 2-1 scoreline as we're seeing Cheese try to fight back into the action. It's over towards mid, over towards Seemly. Gonna find its way back now into the blue corner, and you can see Chapstick, Cheese, they're looking to try and fight this one, and it's back over towards mid. Dark Swordsman finds the ball, though, in an uncontested box, and just going to power it into the bottom right of net and secure in the third and rip that goal lead right back. It's back to a 2-goal lead, and with 90 seconds left, SFU, they are looking to try and find something here to try and get that first of 2 on the board. It's going to be Seamley looking to try and win it over into the blue. Not quite successful. Finds its way right back into the Simon Fraser end. Seamley Fu wants to try and chase that down. Cheese to see it, wants to try and deliver it in. And a very well-placed shot from him. Ricochets off that top crossbar off the right and delivers itself straight into the box for a 1-goal deficit now. Still favoring HCC, but now very much tieable here for Simon Fraser, looking to try and equalize that and give themselves a shot here in game 1. Oh, they have to deny another shot from finding its way over the line and into their back line. But now, Logs and Trees, just another boom here into the Simon Fraser corner. You can see Chapstick and Cheese looking to try and get it away. It's back over towards mid, and Dark Swordsman just wants to kill it into the orange. You can see Seamley chasing that one over. Cheese gonna be able to touch that even a little bit closer to net. 20 seconds left, and Howard Community College, they just need to hold on to this one. And they are doing successfully so as of this moment. 10 seconds to go. The ball locked here into the orange. It's finding its way over the mid-pitch line. That could be a potential shot. It's just high. Seamley wanting to try and drop it in off the fadeaway, but not going to be successful. Dark Swordsman gets the ball to the ground, and HCC with a 3-2 win take game 1 of the best of 5. Howard Community College taking game 1 with a 1-goal difference. We jump now into game number 2, where Simon Fraser University going to be looking to equalize up this series. Chapstick killing the ball over towards that left wall, wants to try and set it back over towards the blue box, but Dark Swordsman not going to allow that for long. Nooble, Logs both falling back for some defense. Chapstick following as well. Going to lob that one over in front of the net. Cheesed trying to chase that one over. Finds its way back over towards Seamley Fu now, and Nooble, Cheesed, both fighting for the ball. It's trapped back over into the Howard corner, and Logs, he's looking just to try and play this one away. Finds it over towards the left, finds its way back over towards mid. It's touched over the mid-pitch line, and you're seeing Logs and Trees wanting to try and fight that one away. It's back towards the blue, back towards Chapstick. Right now, it's just like we're watching a game of ping pong between these two teams, knocking the ball back and forth. Who will be the first one to break past the defensive line? Well, we're a minute in. Nobody's managed to do so yet. She's going to take this ball over towards the right side. Nooble and Logs combining to try and keep that ball in the defensive line. And oh, Seamley going to touch it away before it can center up in front of the net. A demo in the back line, but Chapstick still able to touch that ball away. Meets against Logs in a 50, but the ball won back over into the Simon Fraser side. Sheezed wants to try and chase that one away. Nooble there manages to get one touch over back towards the wall, and Chapstick, he wants to try and fight that one away. Logs, it's back towards mid, back towards the blue side aggressors, but it's stopped immediately by Chapstick, and the ball still just lobbed over into the orange. It's into the backboard. Seemingly wants to go up and try to get an additional touch to get it out, but it's not quite going to work out, and Chapstick, he's going to chase the ball back over into the blue end. It's finding its way back to Dark Swordsman, back to the orange, and now back to mid as Nooble trying to fight against Seamley. The 50 wins the ball over into the orange corner, but not much further than that as it is taken right back into Simon Fraser possession. And Howard, they are looking to try and get themselves something here past and over in front of that SFU goal, but right now it is being locked to a stalemate here. We're about to enter the second half, but look at that, Cheesed. He flies all the way up to the ceiling, sees an opportunity at the net. You thought for sure there was going to be a player waiting back somewhere near that HCC goal, but Cheesed finds an opening and smacks in a sky-high shot to the net to secure the first goal here for SFU. We're about to enter the halftime mark, and that goal is the only one we've seen thus far. It's back over towards mid, back over towards Logs. He wants to try and play it into the orange immediately, but it's over towards this right wall. wall. Seemly Fu to try and play it out. The ball finds its way mid. It's back over towards Cheese. He's trying to touch this over to a teammate, but it finds its way back over to Logs and back over to Nooble, but the ball not on target. It's back into this corner. Seemly wants to try and chase it away. Dark Swordsman and Logs both going up to try and get it out, and it's going to find its way back over towards the left wall. 2 minutes remaining, and still a 1-goal lead for SFU. HCC trying to find themselves a way back into this. It's touched quickly back over into the orange corner. It's touched back over towards Seemly and Cheese, and Cheese is going to take the initial touch here into the blue side corner. The final 100 seconds we're now entered into, and we're about to see whether or not the Dragons are going to be able to equalize this one up. You can see even Seemly in the backline trying to go for some bumps and demos just to keep that defense off their game. And it's back over towards Nooble, back over towards mid. Log's going to have to touch that one away, Seemly, to keep it aggressive. Back now towards Cheese, back towards mid. Chapstick with a potential shot. He finds it, but Nooble's there to deny. Kills the ball to the ground. Seemly to keep it over here into the blue corner. Met there right against Logs, though. The ball will be won right back over into the blue, and you can see it right now. It's just some good possession coming out of the Simon Fraser side, but finally Howard, they're able to take it back. They get it over in front of this orange net. They want to try and secure up that equalizer, but there's only 50 seconds to go. There were 2.5 minutes when this 1-goal lead was secured, and now it looks like this 1-goal lead could be the thing to decide the game. Of course, only 1 goal necessary to tie it back up, and Simon Fraser still hunting for a second goal that would almost certainly cinch up this game. But it's back over into the blue. Dark Swordsman needs to play it out. 30 seconds now, and Dark Swordsman, he does manage to get it over further into the orange, but it finds its way back towards Seemly, back over towards this wall. It's going to be lobbed back towards net, and Cheese, he floats in to deny. 15 seconds. They need to try and find something here, Howard, and they're not quite able to win this ball out of their end just yet. Logs, it's back towards mid. Dark Swordsman sees it. Logs and Trees sees it, but it's going to find its way over towards the left wall. Back over towards the box. It's touched down, and that'll be it. Simon Fraser University with a 1-goal lead. Secure up the win and tie the series up 1-1. We're all tied up now at 1-1. We jump into game 3 to see which will be the first team to take the first match point here of this match. And we're back over into the blue right away. Dark Swordsman needs to try and touch it out. Goes up, meets against Cheese, Logs and Trees, and now it's back over towards the corner once more. Still trying to chase that over into the mid. You can see now Logs wanting to drop that back over towards the midfield line. Seemly manages to touch it high. Cheese goes up to receive. Chapstick's there. He manages to maintain possession. Keeps the ball over here into the blue corner, and Nooble just looking to play it away. Shot back towards net. Cheese needs to play it back over towards mid. 40 seconds in, no goals found. Seemly back over towards the blue. Cheese to go up and meet. He gets off the ball. I don't know if that was lag or a fake there, because it looked like he might have hit it, might have not. But no matter what, the ball's allowed to drop back down towards the net, and the defender's thrown off guard. The first ball finds its way through, and now Nooble over towards the right wall. Wants to try and play this one out. The ball's found back towards the ceiling. Dark Swordsman wants to try and chase it away. Logs and Trees looking to try and fight it out as well. Nooble, it's back towards net. It's touched away. Dark Swordsman, he wants to try and drop that in. Seemly won't allow it, so we're back towards the corner once more. Seemly wanting to try and chase that one away. Nooble just gonna kill it and wait for Dark Swordsman to go forward and take a shot. He does, but Chapstick, he goes up high to meet the ball. Logs, it's back over towards him, back over towards Nooble and Dark. They manage to get the ball away, but Seemly a miss on the save. That's gonna leave the ball into a wide uncontested net, and just like that, HCC tie the match back up at 1-1. Series score still 1-1, so of course, friendly reminder that whoever takes this one will be the first team to 2 games. Nooble, it's back over towards this orange corner. Chapstick gonna kill it down. It's back over towards Logs now. It's gonna bounce down towards mid. Dark Swordsman finds it and hammers it into the right side of that box. SFU, they strike first, but HCC striking twice. And now we're going to see them with a 1-goal lead here in the game. It's back over towards Cheese. He wants to try and play that one away. It's towards the right wall now. Logs trying to hunt down a demo in the back. He finds it, and the ball over in front of an uncontested net. Newble tries to take a shot, but a defender back just in time. It's touched away. Seemly right in the goal. Has to deny that one from finding its way in. Chapstick looking to try and set something up over towards this box himself, and now it's back towards the backboard. Dark Swordsman finding the ball, managing to touch it away. It's now over towards this ramp. Seemly wants to try and chase it out. Logs finding it. It's a touch back towards mid. Chapstick finds it, rolls it towards net. But luckily for HCC, Newble there to deny anything, and it's back over towards Logs. He takes the ball over towards the right, wants to just try and get it away. Seemly sees the ball going back over into the backboard. Dark Swordsman, an attempted double touch, but it's still over towards this right wall. Newble, he wants to kill it down. Logs there to meet, kills the ball up into the backboard, and it's back over towards the right. Cheese trying to chase that one out, manages to get it back over towards box now, and Newble goes forward to hit the clear. Logs to chase it away. It's over towards the left corner now, and Newble, he just wants to try and set something back over towards this orange net. It's back over towards Cheese, back over towards the right wall. Logs, Cheese fighting over this ball, and Seemly Fu, he wants to try and go up to meet it. It's going to be Newble looking to try and center this over, and we're about to enter the final 100 seconds where it's still a 1-goal lead here for the Howard Community College Dragons. They are holding on to this lead so far. Dark Swordsman, the ball coming back his way. It's just into that top crossbar, but back over towards Cheese now, just looking to play it out. Dark Swordsman, he sees the ball coming through. Chapstick, he sees the ball going by, and Seemly has to float along the goal line to deny another shot. Cheesed again with the ball, looking to try and play it away. Seemly a little bit of a touch towards mid just to keep that ball out of harm's way, and now it's going to be him looking to lob it back over into the blue. We've got 65 left on the clock. Newble looking to try and set this back up over towards mid. Dark Swordsman looking to try and play it out. We enter the final minute, and Seemly with the ball gets a demo as well. Gonna win that over into the blue, and Newble, he wants to try and chase it away. Finds the ball, starts to play it away, gets it back over towards that net. Dark Swordsman to follow. It finds its way just left of net, and that's gonna be a goal from Newble, delivered straight into the box. Meets it low, rolls it in, and secures up a 3-1 lead now for HCC. Now back into another kickoff, 40 seconds to go. Still tieable here for the orange-sided SFU if they can find 2 quick goals, but 30 seconds to do so. Dark Swordsman lobs it back over. Finds its way in front of that box, Seemly to touch it away. Now Dark Swordsman, he wants to try and play this out. It's touched back over towards mid, touched back over towards Newble now, and he's just looking to try and play it out. It's back over towards the mid-pitch line, 10 seconds left. Chapstick goes up, Seemly goes up, Dark Swordsman goes up, and with only 5 seconds to go, that'll be it. Howard Community College, they hold on strong, and they come out with the first advantage of the series now, as they are looking to try and seal this away in 4. And we go now into game number 4. HCC leading by 1 in the series, so now Simon Fraser has to fight back and get themselves back within striking distance of a win. So they've got it back over into the blue straight off the bat. Seemly wants to try and chase this over into a center, sees the ball rolling towards Logs, sees Logs going up to chase it in fact, and it has to be touched one additional time back over towards the orange corner. It's quickly touched away. And now Seemly, he wants to try and play this one out and over into the blue. It's an attempted demo play, but Newble going to just come through and steal the ball away before any action can happen back towards that net. Dark Swordsman, a touch away back over towards the orange box, and oh my goodness, Newble flies in, smacks that one into the net, and manages to smack in the first goal. It was a fast one. You could even tell they got back in time to try and touch it away, but couldn't prevent it from ricocheting up and in. 45 seconds into this one. Ball back towards mid, Logs on it. wants to try and chase this over into a center. Dark Swordsman to follow as well. Nooble seeing the ball getting pushed closer into his back line, but it flies away. It's back over towards the corner as Chapstick trying to hammer off a shot gets denied by a defender, and Dark Swordsman wanting to keep this ball aggressive. Logs goes up, meets seamlessly along the ceiling. A demo onto a blue side defender over in the corner. Gonna leave one less person here to defend, but now Dark Swordsman with possession. Gonna play the ball over into the orange, but it's one right back into the blue. About 90 seconds into this one, and still a 1-goal lead over for the HCC side, but this ball, it needs to be denied. It's over just right of net. Cheesed getting off the ball. Dark Swordsman gonna kill it back over towards the corner. Nooble as well, gonna touch that back down in mid. Cheesed wants to follow it out. Logs catches, wants to try and play this over into the orange. Chapstick won't allow, but Dark Swordsman gonna win it right back over. Chapstick wanting to try and play this one away. Seamlessly meeting the ball right up there against the goal, managing to keep it aggressive, and Chapstick trying to follow up with a fadeaway shot. Gets quickly denied there, and the ball finds its way back over towards the left wall. Chapstick wanting to play this away. Gets it over to the blue side corner. Seamlessly to chase. Wants to try and follow it out. It's back over towards mid. It's found over the mid-pitch line again. We've got about 2.5 minutes of gameplay left, and HCC still holding strong onto their 1-goal lead. If they can just deliver with this, then they will be looking at coming away your victors in the match. They'll win it in 4. And Logs, he wants to try and go up and make sure that ball gets denied from getting any closer back towards the Howard goal. Cheese, the ball floating right along the goal line, but nobody there to try and smack it by him. Chapstick sees the ball high, managing to touch it away. Dark Swordsman wants to try and play it back down over towards the net, but Chapstick inserting himself back up here. Nooble looking just to deny any further shot, but the ball ricocheting off, gets it self-centered mid. Chapstick to touch it right back over, and now Nooble looking just to try and play it back over towards that SFU net. 2 minutes left, still only 1 goal on the board. And it's still the HCC Dragons holding on to this one. As you see Logs wanting to try and slip that one by Nooble. It goes past him. It's over in front of the box. Oh, but Nooble gonna slide it away before any more harm can come of it, I say. But the ball goes straight up and floats in front of that net. It's met straight against Seamly Fu, and it finds its way inside the box to tie the match up at 1-1. The final 100 seconds now entered, and if you're on SFU, a sigh of relief can be breathed because you are able to fight back into this one. It's now overtime secured, and with 85 seconds to go in a double demo, they are going to widen that net and widen their chances at this game, as now 2-1. SFU gonna be very well in a situation to try and fight back into this. Dark Swordsman kills it over towards the blue. It's touched back mid. Chapstick fires off another. 2 people have to go up to defend that one, and Cheesed, he's looking just to drop it down in front of the net. And HCC, they were in the driver's seat for a majority of this game, but now they have to try and fight back for equality if they want to win it out here in game number 4. But right now, Simon Fraser not allowing that to be an easy task to hit. Logs finding the ball. It's back over towards that net. It's back over towards mid. Dark Swordsman back up onto it. Manages to lob the ball up. Nooble wants to follow. Chases it over into the orange corner. Touches it one more time just to try and open this up into a center. Dark Swordsman's there but can't hit the shot. Nooble getting the ball over to the corner, but Logs looking just to try and play it away. Finds the ball, touches it low, and that's going to be a lob straight back towards the net. Nooble's here. Touches it over into the corner. Cheese wants to try and fight this away. It's lobbing itself back over in front of the net, and Chapstick's there to secure. Slaps it straight down along that bottom goal line and straight over to get a 3-1 lead now with 22 seconds to go. 2 goals now necessary for HCC, and looking unfortunate for them as the ball locked here up against the back line. You can see the final 10 seconds. Perhaps this one finds its way in, but not even allowed that. So SFU, they stay alive. They get themselves a game number 5, and HCC not allowed to run away with this one just yet. We jump now into the ultimate game between these two teams, HCC and SFU, going into game number 5 to determine a winner. These 5 minutes, or perhaps more, will be all that's necessary to determine the winner between these two teams. It's been neck and neck. We fight now to get the ultimate winner, and seemingly gonna go straight up high and deliver that one right down into the net. 13 seconds in, and SFU, the first team to strike. They are hungry for it, and they want to chase down this win. They were down 1-2 in the series. They fought their way back to equality, and now they're fighting for the win. It's back over into the orange corner. Cheese gonna play it towards mid. Able to get that down towards net. No one's there. Just gonna drop it in. Very nicely placed from him. Nice timing on that approach, and catches the goal with no defenders, managing to find a second goal right off the bat for SFU. And honestly, that's a little worrying for the Dragons. It has been difficult for them to fight from behind. That's what we saw in the 1-2 scenario, when we of course saw this game got equalized back in game number 4. And now Newble, he wants to play this over the mid-pitch line. It's back over towards the blue. Cheese trying to just get this right back over in front of the net. Not going to be allowed. Chapstick lobs it up. Cheese wants to go up and try to meet. Seemly dropping that over towards the corner. Chapstick wants to touch it back mid. Seemly, trying just to deliver that past the defenders, but Dark Swordsman won't allow. It's back towards mid, back over towards the right wall. Going to bounce right down to Chapstick, and he just wants to lob that back over towards net. It's past 2, but Dark Swordsman won't let it any further past. Seemly wants to chase this one up. It's going to drop over in front of the net, but not going to be there for long. Touched away. Newble will play it off the wall. Touched by Seemly just to get it back over within striking distance, and Newble wants to kill that out of harm's way, but Dark Swordsman forced to get an additional touch back towards mid. Still the ball being chased over here into the blue corner, and you can see Dark Swordsman trying to get this away. It's rolling back towards net. Seemly has to fall back, fight him along that goal line, and deny the shot. Now it's back to Chapstick, looking to try and set this away. It's lobbed back towards net. Seemly gets up to meet. Cheese wants to follow this out as well. Catches it over towards the left side. Logs getting it back over into the orange corner. Chapstick wants to chase as well. Dark Swordsman on the ball, but it's touched over towards the left side. Logs wants to try and get this one away. Getting it into the air. It's Newble looking to try and chase that ball out and into harm's way, but not quite going to work out. Seemly just putting up a wall in front of net as his teammates harass in front of the goal. Cheesed looking to try and slip that by. Logs won't allow it. Newble looking for a center play. He gets it over and in front, but it's quickly touched away. And Logs, he wants to try and get this back over in front of the box. Not going to be allowed to. Newble, it's back towards mid. Cheesed chasing it over towards the left side. Logs wants to try and fight that away. Chapstick killing it towards the corner. There's only 2 minutes left to play here, and SFU still with a 2-goal lead. If HCC can't find their first goal soon, the pressure is going to start to come to a head, and they are more than likely going to start having to push to a very aggressive play style to try and fight back in here. Dark Swordsman a little bit past the ball, going to allow Newble to fall back and try to play for it. Goes up, finds it. It's back over towards Cheesed, back over towards mid now, and Logs, it's back towards him. The ball going back up in front of the net, right into the backboard. The final 100 seconds now reached. The ball bouncing in front of the net. Chapstick finds it, slaps it in, but it's denied right inside the net, and it's back over towards mid as Cheesed just gonna take an open shot into an open net, and that'll be a 3-0 lead now for SFU with 89 seconds to play. Seemly gets the ball over on the right side. It's met there against Cheesed. It's going to be dropping down towards the net once more, and that one just off the top crossbar. Seemly Fu there, though, follows it up, and now 4-0, and Simon Fraser University running away with this one. It is just shot after shot, and now the Dragons, they've realized they just need to go all-out offense. They need to try and get as many shots into that net as they can and try to equalize this up before the end of the game, but it's 5-0. It's gonna have to be a shot every 12 seconds now to try and fight back in, and they are looking fierce right now. Simon Fraser, they are looking untouchable as they hold their flawless 5-0 run here in game number 5. It's back over towards the orange wall, back over towards Logs now, who wants to try and set this over towards a teammate. It's back towards mid, met by Seamly, one immediately back into the blue, and now back over as it's touched back away. Chapstick trying to play that out, but Logs finds the ball. It's killed up towards the corner, 33 seconds, and yeah, unfortunately for HCC, this one's looking done and dusted. 30 seconds left to play with, and it has just been a commanding presence here in game number 5 from the SFU side. Newble finds himself a shot, but with 4 goals remaining to get and 19 seconds to play with, this is unfortunately for the HCC side looking done and dusted. Seamly just gonna kill the ball. It's over towards that left wall. 10 seconds to go. The writing's on the wall. Everybody knows the score of this one, and a phenomenal match, a tight one, comes down to a win for SFU 3-2. We jump into game number 1, Davenport University on the blue, Wichita State University on the orange, and we jump immediately into the first kickoff. It's already back over near the blue net. Zanova wants to try and drop it in early. BC Dub won't allow it. Mr. Gopher fighting it. Omen goes back to receive, and now it's back over to the wall. Quigong goes up, wants to try and center this along for his teammate, but with no additional boost, forced off the ball right near that ceiling, and Omen now dead in the back line. Zanova trying to chase the ball over towards the left wall, can't quite find it. Jake Keys tries to come through as well, and Quigong, he's just going to kill it back over towards mid. Mr. Gopher, a near miss on that ball, and now Quigong getting it back over, manages to set it back in front, and now it's back towards the orange net, where we're going to see as we get back into the side of the orange. Zanova wants to try and chase it out. Omen gonna try and boom that away. Mr. Gopher chasing the ball along. It's going to find the ball back over towards the blue side back line, and it's just a back and forth affair. The ball ricocheting off cars left, right, and center, but BC Dub takes possession one more time, gets it back over towards the orange. Mr. Gopher there to try and get in the way. Can't quite get to the ball before Jakey's does, but it's back over to Quigong. Jay trying to fight him in this corner. It's back over towards the left wall. It's bouncing over towards the orange net, but Zanova goes up, meets it, kills it towards the ceiling. Omen wants to follow. Quigong manages to meet it over towards the orange. Quigong as well, looking just to deny anybody from getting an additional touch, but it gets hit back towards their own net. Zanova needs to save that one away. He does, and Omen, he's just going to bump that ball. He's going to wait underneath, wants to try and get it away and get it back over towards the orange net, but Mr. Gopher going forward to try and regain possession. It's back to the wall. BC Dub gets back on it. Quigong going to fire off a shot, but it's killed over towards the blue corner. It's bumped away over the mid-pitch line, and Omen, he wants to try to chase that one out, but it's going to be met by BC. It's back over towards the wall. Zanova there just to try and win it back over into the Davenport end, and BC following it one more time. Goes forward for a bump. Can't quite find it before the ball's stolen away, and now Omen trying just to deny any sort of these shots from following through, as the orange side just trying to pressure on pressure this Davenport goal. Wichita still hunting to try and be the team to grab the first, but nobody able to strike yet. We're over the halftime mark, and we find that the first goal still not found. And this ball back over, approaching the middle end. It goes into the backboard of the Davenport end. And now Zanova just touching it mid. Quigong's there. Isn't quite able to find a shot. Omen takes the ball to the left, wants to try and play it away, finds it high. Zanova looking just to deny, manages to kill it down over towards the orange corner, but BC gonna send it across to the opposite side. 2 minutes remaining. The ball back towards mid now. It's going to get met high by BC Dub once again, and he's just looking to try and set something up here for his teammates. Mr. Gopher wants to try and clear it away. It does get touched over towards the left side, and Zanova now looking to just try and bully this ball over along the back line over in front of the Davenport end. Isn't able to do so. The final 100 seconds now being entered, and still we remain goalless. We could see a 0-goal overtime here, ladies and gentlemen, as both of these teams are just just absolutely unwilling to be the first ones to falter. But the ball, it's over into the Wichita end. Jakey's goes forward, takes an initial touch. It's over into the orange corner now. He wants to try and center this down. No boost, but gets it over to Omen. That's off the backboard. It's still in this corner, 70 seconds, but the ball getting closer and closer to the Wichita goal. Finally, it breaks back towards mid. It's going to have an opening back over towards the Davenport side, but BC denying any shots. Comes on through. Mr. Gopher to chase as well. It's back over to Omen. He's going to boom it away into the Wichita end. 50 seconds. It's back towards the mid-pitch line. Quigon takes a hit back over towards the blue corner. It's going to get met there against the ceiling, and now back over into the orange. Omen keeping it aggressive. Zanova there to try and get this ball back in front of striking position, and Jakey's going forward, just trying to deny any additional hits, but the ball finds its way back into the Davenport end, back over BC Dub. He's waiting in mid. Jakey's tries to go forward. Quigon takes an initial shot back over into that corner. 20 seconds remaining, still goalless here in game one. Jakey's though gonna boom that ball over into the orange. It's into the orange side corner now. Wichita needs to try and clear it away. BC Dub finds it and gets it down to Jake. He's waiting straight in front of the net. That's going to be the first goal of the game with 11 seconds to go. And oh my goodness, Davenport, have they stolen this one at the buzzer? There's 5 seconds left. It finds its way over into the Wichita end. It's going to hit the ground here unless Gopher can keep it up. He does, but BC goes through, takes an initial touch towards the wall, kills it into the ground, and secures up game one for Davenport University. Davenport University up 1-0. We're hopping straight into game number 2, where Wichita looking to tie it right up immediately, and they're right over into the blue, trying to chase this ball in as fast as possible. Gopher gets it over towards the corner, has to be touched away by BC Dub, and Quigon there to try and slip it by, but it's still over here against the Wichita end. Omen following as well, and he's gonna find an open net. Slaps it right off a defender, right into a waiting goal. And 17 seconds in, we've got a Davenport University lead once more. Omen taking the ball over into the orange end, immediately wants to try and play in for the second goal. Zanova going to kill it back towards mid. Jake is coming through, managing to touch it back over towards net. It's Zanova once more, managing to try and touch it past, and he's successful. In Gopher going to catch the ball along the net as a demo comes through, slaps in the equalizer, and Wichita get the point back. We're all tied up now, 40 seconds in. Omen up against Quigon over towards the wall. Quigon going to be able to hold on to that one, but it's still back towards the corner. Wichita looking for a way to get it out of their end. BC looking to try and set this into a pass. Jake is there. Not going to be able to hit the shot, though, as the Quigon takes it away. Omen just trying to drop off a fadeaway before going back towards the wall, and now it's Gopher to try and clear it out of the Wichita end. It's back over towards the blue. Omen wants to play this away, gets an initial touch. Oh my goodness, but that ball's so close to home. They save away a first, but can't deny Gopher the second, and he smacks in the first lead for Wichita State here in game number 2. They're looking to try and get back into this match immediately, and if they can hold on to this lead, they will certainly be able to do so, but it's back over towards mid. Jake has seen the ball going towards him. Quigon falling back just to try and clear it away before it can approach any further. And Omen, he wants to try and force the issue. Gopher catching it over on the wall, but with no boost, he's forced to give it over to BC Dub, and that's going to be Zanova looking just to play back in. Gets it touched back towards mid. Quigon wanting to play this back over towards a teammate. Jake Hake there to try and receive it. He does manage to get it over to Omen. BC going up to mid. It's hit off the corner and touched back towards mid. Gopher just going to be able to send that a little further in over to the blue corner, and you're seeing BC Dub looking to try and play this away. Now it's over towards the right wall. Quigon looking to try and get it away, but JK not going to allow that. Nova getting this pretty deep here, losing his life in the process, and now Omen leaving the ball close to net. Quigon trying to come through and take a shot. Gopher now sees the ball in front, and that's going to set it straight up for Quigon, who comes in and gets the third on the board for WSU. Now sitting with a 2-goal lead. going into the halftime mark. And Davenport now on the receiving end of a deficit. Looking to try and equalize it back up, though, and Jake is coming through, managing to find a very tight shot from the right, sinks it straight into the corner, and that 2-goal gap closes back down to 1. 2-3. 2 minutes still to play with, and oh my goodness, they've tied it back up already. Davenport University, they allow Wichita State to take a 3-1 lead, and now they have to try and get back in the lead themselves as they've tied it back up immediately. BC Dub trying to force that issue. Over towards the left wall now, and you can see Omen wanting to try and force this in. Jake He's trying to find a shot himself. Zenova, sorry, finding it over towards the wall. Back over into the orange corner, though, and that's going to be Omen looking to try and play it back towards mid. Wants to try and set up a teammate. BC Dub here to try and just receive it. See if he can set something up, and that's back over into that orange corner itself. Gopher chasing this ball away, manages to find it towards the right wall. Zenova there as well, but it finds its way back into the orange corner no less. Wichita needing to play it out. They find it back over into the Davenport end. It's Zenova looking for a center, and he gets it over to Gopher, but it's just right of net. That shot not going to be able to find the inside of the box. And now with only 75 seconds to go, it's still a tied game. 3-3. The next goal could seal the deal. Oh my goodness, BC getting that right up against the back line of Wichita and needing it to try and get it back there once more as Zenova looking to play this over into the Davenport end. Gets it up to Quigan, who hits it pretty deep over into the blue corner. BC looking to try and follow this out. Gets the ball. Looks to now just play it over into the orange corner, looking for a center, but Zenova not going to allow. Meets it. The ball back towards mid. Omen sees, wants to try and force the issue, does catch, gets it over in front of the net, but Gopher not going to allow it to stay there for long. It's hit away. Quigan looking for a shot on net. He finds one. BC there just to kill it over off the backboard, and now they're looking to try and get it away before Gopher can hit the shot, and Omen floating through, managing to kill that ball over into the left wall and deny the shot from getting in. The 3-3 scoreline stands. And now we're going to have to see, are we going to have a 3-3 overtime? It's looking likely, but perhaps Gopher can find the shot. He can't quite, and the ball is going to hit the ground. That's going to be overtime here, 3-3. Davenport looking to get onto match point. Wichita looking to tie the match back up, and Jake He's getting the ball over to Omen right away, trying to find its way into the net as fast as possible. BC Dub back over towards the wall. Jake He's trying to get this away, finds it towards the left. It's touched back mid. Gopher goes forward to try and fight it away, but Omen, he finds the ball, he finds a shot, and takes it into the open net. Davenport University 4-3 take the second and go up 2-0. Davenport University with a 2-0 lead. We hop now into game number 3. Will they be able to close this out in 3, or will we be seeing Wichita State start to fight their way back into this match? Well, right now, Gopher needs to deny that shot from finding its way any closer. Zenova pushes forward, manages to get the ball up pitch. Omen meeting it in mid, managing to get it back over into the orange. Now it's back towards this box, and Zenova just needs to clear away. A little bit of calm before the storm, perhaps, as now Gopher looking to try and play this further into the blues. Zenova just barely avoiding a demo there. And Quigan back over here into the blue corner, trying to find possession of this ball, but Jake He's not going to allow it. It's right back into the orange. Fighting it up into this corner, Zenova looking to try and play it away, does deny it from getting fought any closer to net there by the blue, and Omen needs to try and kill that away from box. Successful. Back over towards mid, intercepts the follow-up hit as well from Zenova. It's back towards mid. Jake He's trying to follow this one through, wants to try and set it over towards the box. BC Dub, it's a touchback down towards mid. Omen looking to try and get himself into this play, and now it's back over towards the left wall. Getting met there by Omen. Gonna go follow this up, and it's back over into mid. Rolls along that wall, and Quigon now back over towards the corner as Omen looks to try and chase that one away. Zanova over towards mid. It's going to be BC Dub to meet it over towards the right wall, and now Mr. Gopher wants to try and fight this one away. Gets it over into the blue, and oh my goodness, has to be barely denied there along the goal line by the blue. And Davenport, they are trying their best to not let any goals get in here from WSU, but the shots continue to get hammered out. Perhaps now breaking back over into the orange as Jakey's looks to try and play this past. Gets it lobbed back towards net. Gopher to kill it towards the corner. Omen's trying to follow this one out, though. It's back over towards mid. Stopped along the goal line. Gonna be there with Gopher looking to try and fight it. Omen killing it over towards the right wall. It's gonna bounce back over into mid, and Gopher wants to play it away. Gets it down over into the Davenport side. Catches it on the back of his car and hits the flick to secure in the first goal here for Wichita State University, their first lead of game number 3. And now, after 2.25 minutes of play, if they can just hold on to that, they will be looking to get themselves right back into the match. A reverse sweep necessary now to take it, but a reverse sweep more than possible for this WSU team. It's back towards mid. Jakey's killing it back over towards the wall, wants to play it back towards himself. It's going to be off that corner, and Omen goes up to receive, but Zanova going to intercept. It's back over towards the right side. Zanova once more just trying to get this a little bit further out and over towards that orange box. Omen wants to play it past. Jakey's trying to see if he can secure this back over towards the net, and it's going to be met there by BC Dub. It's going to go over, drop down into the backboard, and right there is Jakey's looking to try and secure it. And with 2 minutes to go, Davenport University, they're going to tie the match back up. An even playing field once more. In Wichita, they need one more now to get themselves back in the lead, but Davenport with the opportunity perhaps to steal another game away at the buzzer. Oh, Quigon has to save that one past. The final 100 seconds now entered. Over towards the right wall. Omen looking to play it past. It's going to meet there against Quigon, and now JK looks to try and fight that away. It's going to be back over towards mid. Gopher wants to try and get it away. BC Dub killing it towards the ceiling. Going to try to follow it as well into a shot. Not quite going to find it, and Omen not able to find himself the midair flip to get in the way of it to get it back towards net. But Quigon going to be able to hit that over into the corner. Looking to try and chase it out, but BC Dub's there, and he's just going to drop it straight down into the box. Zanova was waiting, but doesn't quite expect that shot to come through, so now a 2-1 lead, but this time it's for Davenport University. They have a chance to close this out in 3. All they need to do is hold on to this 2-1 lead for 50 more seconds, and the game and the match will be theirs. But Gopher finds a shot blocked by BC Dub. It's going to be a follow-up from Quigon. He's just forced off the shot, though, by a blue side defender, and Gopher trying to center this back up. It's over towards the wall. Omen able to touch it just high enough to deny, and JK back over towards the opposite wall. Zanova killing it right. Wants to try and set this back over into the Davenport end, perhaps try to fight back in from it, and Quigon, he's just killing it over towards the left. It's Gopher to try and follow out. Finds the ball into the blue. Zanova seeing it mid, but Omen, he's chasing it all the way back towards that orange net. Gopher needs to try and clear it away, and with only 13 seconds, the ball is getting locked here against the Wichita backline, and they need to find one more goal to keep in the match. But with 3 seconds to go, all they need to do, Davenport, is kill this ball, and Omen, he's gonna do just that. The ball breaks free, it touches the ground, and Davenport University come away with a clean sweep. Congratulations to Simon Fraser University and Davenport University from coming out in their matches ahead of the others. Simon Fraser with an impressive 5-game 3-2 lead and win, and Davenport University with their clean sweep over Wichita. And of course, both of those matches so close that we couldn't call them until the very end, but we are of course going to congratulate our 2 winners today. So Simon Fraser, Davenport. Enjoy your victories, and we're certainly excited to see where all 4 of these teams will continue to show up throughout the rest of the conference.